Why are Ethiopia and Eritrea being called upon to respect the Algiers Agreement? As tensions between Ethiopia and Eritrea escalate, the United Nations, the European Union, and the African Union Commission have called on the two countries to respect their sovereignty and territorial integrity, marking the 25th anniversary of the signing of the Algiers Agreement. The chairperson of the African Union Commission, in a statement issued on the 25th anniversary of the signing of the Algiers Agreement, called on Ethiopia and Eritrea to renew their commitment to the agreement. The European Union and its member states, for their part, stated in a statement issued last week that Ethiopia and Eritrea fully support the Algiers Agreement signed 25 years ago and the International Boundary Commission's map of the two countries' borders. In a statement issued on the 25th anniversary of the signing of the Algiers Agreement, the bloc called on the two countries to respect sovereignty, independence, and territorial integrity. In a joint statement, Canada, Japan, Norway, Turkey, and the United Kingdom also reaffirmed their continued support for the Algiers Agreement and the Boundary Commission's decision. United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres, in a statement issued through his spokesperson on Friday, called on Ethiopia and Eritrea to reaffirm their compliance with the Algiers Agreement. The United Nations Secretary-General has called on Ethiopia and Eritrea to reaffirm their commitment to the Algiers Agreement, which they signed to establish lasting peace and respect each other's sovereignty and territorial integrity. At a time of heightened tensions between the two countries, Guterres stressed the need to strengthen efforts to build good neighborliness. Guterres called the Algiers Agreement a crucial framework, while African Union Commission Chairperson Mahmoud Ali Yusuf called it historic. After Ethiopia and Eritrea went to war over border disputes, the peace agreement signed in Algiers ended the war. The agreement that ended the border war between Ethiopia and Eritrea, which caused severe human and material devastation, was signed on December 3, 2000, in the Algerian capital, Algiers. This agreement, which was hoped to bring the two countries to reconciliation and understanding, was signed by former Ethiopian Prime Minister Meles Zenawi and Eritrean President Isaias Afwerki. During the 2 years of war alone, tens of thousands of people on both sides were killed and injured. For the next decade, the two countries' armies clashed along the border, although no shots were fired. Relations between the two countries have improved since Prime Minister Abiy came to power. Prime Minister Abiy also won the Nobel Peace Prize for his contribution to bringing peace between the two countries. After the two countries fought together in the war in northern Ethiopia for 2 years, their relations have been restored following the signing of the Pretoria Agreement. A war of words has erupted between the two countries following Prime Minister Abiy's statement that the seaport is an existential issue for Ethiopia, and there is no sign of abating in their frequent statements. In a statement, the chairperson of the African Union Commission called on Ethiopia and Eritrea to renew their compliance with the agreement. In his statement, the chairman also called on both countries to prioritize dialogue for lasting peace and good neighborliness. The European Union, for its part, called on Ethiopia and Eritrea to resolve any tensions or disputes through peaceful and diplomatic means. The alliance also noted in the statement that this is a key issue for the stability of the region. The chairperson of the African Union Commission, for his part, said that the stability of the Horn of Africa and the Red Sea region, as well as the security of its people, is based on building trust, strengthening cooperation, and preventing conflicts that threaten the region and its common security. The chairperson said in a statement that the African Union Commission stands ready to support both Ethiopia and Eritrea, as well as the wider region, in their efforts to achieve peace, development, and cross-border cooperation. The African Union stands with Ethiopia and Eritrea in their future work towards peace, partnership, and a shared destiny, the statement said. Recently, Ethiopian officials have been revealing the disagreement between the two countries through their comments regarding access to the seaport. These statements by the African Union Commission, the United Nations, and international partners appear to be concerned that the Algiers Agreement, which ended the 25-year war between the two countries, could be violated and lead to a new war.